Good afternoon. I'm privileged today to come before you with this great opportunity as a part of this John Morning lecture series to present to you our speaker. I'm joyful and thankful to the John Morning family for their continued contribution and support, for their love for this university as manifested in what you see in the number of young people who have received awards today. For our emphasis on business and economics, which is really the wave of the future, the direction that we're moving. And so I am grateful to them and grateful to all of you for coming out to share as a part of this Convocation experience. It has been my good fortune to watch the growth and development of this young man. My first encounter with him was when I found that he was dating a young lady in my congregation. And then later heard my name. My children said that he had said something about me on his record, leave the preaching to Reverend Flake. So I wanted to know what rapper had the nerve to include my name in his music. And so over time we did get an opportunity to meet each other. I performed his wedding. We have opportunities to visit each other's homes, and our families have opportunities to share together. I am thoroughly impressed with him because, unlike many who would be in the position that he is in, where they get so far from the people, they don't want people around them, they don't want people to touch them. I watch him Sunday after Sunday as he comes to church, and he patiently speaks to everybody who wants to speak to him, everybody who wants to get an autograph, but all of y'all don't try to do that today. There are too many of you in here. And he's never bothered by having people around him. And I am thankful to God because I see him as a faithful witness of that which he believes in. He is not just a casual worshiper, but when he is in New York, he is in his house of worship. He is a tither. And when he's in California, I think he goes to Bishop Ola. He is in worship in Los Angeles, wherever he is. And so as busy as his schedule is, making movies, putting out new CDs, running his business, working with me as a co-partner in the development of housing for the disabled people, working to try to assure that this population is served adequately. Over and over again, reminding me that he understands that everything that he has he can lose, but the one thing he knows is that his relationship to God is what he will have to sustain him forever. And so when I asked him if he would come to Wilberforce upon my appointment, and he told me as I was assisting him to get his tour together, to get him onto radio stations, he said, no matter where I am, on whatever day you select for me to come, I will not continue the tour on that day, and he has honored that. He will leave tomorrow going to Toronto and continue his tour, but he said, I will come. So you just set the date, tell me when you want me, and I'll be there. So, brothers and sisters, it is my great joy to present to you the man who knows how to love you better. Good afternoon. What's going on?
Reverend Dr. Flake, Floyd H. Flake, your new president, give him a round of applause. You've already done a lot to change my life. I know you're going to change a lot of lives in this university. I'm sure. First of all, this is the first time I felt funny grabbing a microphone after someone. It's true, because I sit every Sunday and, watch Reverend Flake, I love you too, watch Reverend Flake speak so eloquently, and he articulates his words so smoothly, just makes me feel real nuts standing up here. But I just wanted to talk to you today about, dreams, goals, focus, determination, our future, our lives, the things that really matter to all of us, the things that you think about all the time, and, some of the people around you tell you you're crazy for thinking about, but you think about them anyway. And I guess the main thing I want to talk about is just, first of all, dreams. I think, I'm not standing here today because I'm some sort of, supernatural man. I just had, some supernatural powers on my side, and that's God. And there's absolutely no reason why each and every one of you can't be standing at the podium of your dreams one day, talking to the people and standing here. I mean, I remember getting sent to the dean's office. Now I'm standing there talking to a university. This is hilarious. Real hilarious. You don't even know how hilarious it is. I'm one of your classmates, trust me. I'm bananas. But this is so funny right now. I can't even tell you. It's cracking me up. But I just want to tell you that anything you put your mind to, anything you really, 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 really want, you can have. Because remember, there's a difference between wishes and faith. There's a difference between, I hope it happens, and I have faith and I'm going to take action and make it happen. You got to take faith, have faith, and make it happen. You got to take action, standing on the corner with your arms folded, or standing in your dorm with your arms folded saying, I can do that, doesn't really mean anything. You have to go do it. A lot of people tell you that knowledge is power. That's not true. Applied knowledge is power. You can know a lot and not do nothing with it. So what does it mean? So you have to apply the knowledge. All of you guys here are getting a great education. You're being educated in a wonderful historic university, but if you don't go out and take advantage of this knowledge that you have, if you don't go out and seek opportunities to explore with this knowledge and where this knowledge can take you, then what's the point? So I would encourage you to not only learn, but to take what you know and use it. You know what I'm saying? That's really important. Let's not miss that point. Use it, because I'm sure, and if you're a person that's midstream and you feel funny about your major, or you feel funny about what you're doing, it's not fulfilling you, switch it. Change it. Be brave. Have courage. That way, when you graduate, you won't be walking around saying, I don't even know why I learned that. This ain't what I want to do with the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So with me, the main thing I've done is just go out and try to learn all I could about what I do. I'm not a genius. I'm not, a rocket scientist, but I understand what I do. And what I do is I entertain, I make music, I do films, I write books, and do television, and that's my world. That's the world I'm involved in. Is that a world that anyone here is interested in? Entertainment? Well, I can tell you this much, it's definitely a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. It's not easy. It's really scary. You know, the people in the music industry and the people in the entertainment industry, if you're not careful, they will take your spirit away from you. That's why you hear about all these entertainers, you're like, yo, he overdosed, he jumped off a hotel roof, he's crazy, he's nuts. That's because entertainment can suck your life force out of you. It's very, very important when you go after your dreams that you keep God in your heart and then you don't let people blow that candle out inside of you. I promise you that. No matter what you do, people will try to discourage you. They're going to try to tell you you're not capable. They're going to try to tell you you can't do it. They're going to try to tell you you're not smart. Like, you don't understand, you're wrong, your opinion doesn't matter. But you know in your heart, you know deep down in your heart when there's something that you're able to do, when there's something that you really know. And I would encourage everybody here to follow your instincts and go with your intuition. Use your gut, have faith in God, and pray for discernment, and then move forward. Because without discernment and wisdom, it'll be really, really difficult to make it. You know, I started off actually with no contract. That's how really desperate I was to make it. Like, I absolutely did not care, you know what I'm saying? I would have did whatever, basically, to make it. Ended up getting a deal. I got with a guy's name is Russell Simmons, and I got with a guy named Rick Rubin. And the way it all started was, you know, it's like me, Russell. First of all, when I was 9 years old, I started getting into the music. I really loved it, really appreciated it. When I was 12, got my first, I started writing records and started really getting into rap. When I was 14, I decided, you know what, I really want to make a record, because I used to see my grandfather, he had a big fat belly, he was down in the basement, he was moving his head, whistling, listening to jazz records, and I used to say to myself, wow, music is cool. So I started falling in love with music. So I went to a record store, bought all the records in the school, in the record store, or copied them, you know, the addresses of all the places that were handling rap at that time down. Sent the tape into Rick Rubin at NYU University. He eventually called me back. I came in the house. I couldn't believe it. My grandmother called me and told me this guy called me back. I almost had a heart attack at 16 years old. I was ready to die. And you would too if your demo got heard by somebody that you knew could really help you. I jumped the turnstile. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm from New York. I didn't have no money. I went on and got on over the turnstile. I'm not encouraging you to do that, but I had to do it. You know, went down to Rick, and he came downstairs, got off the elevator. I said, oh man, I thought you was black. Because he sounded black on the phone. He was a Jewish guy, really nice guy. We went upstairs, we made a demo called Catch This Break. Russell Simmons, we went over to Russell Simmons. Russell heard it and told me, you sound like everybody else. I can't really use this. I'm not interested. What would you have done at that moment? Would you have cried? Would you have got extremely sad? Would you have went home and said it's over? Would you have said, I can't take this anymore, why am I even doing this? Not me. Me and Rick went right in the studio, made another record, worked on it and worked on it and worked on it. Went back to Russell and played it for him, and he was so impressed by it that they formed a record company called Def Jam. So for those of you who don't know, I was the first artist signed to Def Jam, and when we started Def Jam, it was Russell in this office, a lady named Heidi Smith in this office, and me kind of going between the two offices, trying to make sure that the sandwiches come on time. And you know, Russell sitting there, why he always smiling at me? He didn't have any chairs in his office. We used to sit on pillows, and he used to argue on the phone about why Run DMC should get more money per show. Then, so it's kind of like this old movie that comes on TV, which it scares me every time I see it, because I do this stupid dance at the end. It's called Crush Groove. And I absolutely, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm not used to this. You know, Crush Groove is, it was the happiest moment of my life at that time, but every time somebody comes up to me and reminds me either of how skinny I was or how I was dancing at the end, I feel like a complete idiot. So I want to publicly apologize for that. But anyway, we formed a record company, the records came out, they did really, really well, but here's the point. I never, ever, 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 ever in my life decided to give up. Because see, the difference between winners and losers are, winners think about quitting, but they don't quit. Losers think about quitting and quit. That's the only difference. The only difference, I promise you. And you know, one other thing, just for the record, the money, yeah, it makes you happy. The freedom that it brings you makes you happy, but remember this. Money doesn't make you a bad person or a good person, it's neutral. It just reinforces whoever you are. So if you're a jerk, you're just gonna be a jerk with money. And you're gonna treat people like dirt, but you got money, so you can treat them even worse. So I would encourage you not to judge people on their financial background, but on their character. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of rich people that are soulless. I promise you. And I would say this, as far as films are concerned, the reason why I got into films is because I think that you should take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. If it's an opportunity that you can, one, take advantage of in a good way, and at the same time, if you know you're capable of doing it, you should always take advantage. So all of you guys sitting here that have had opportunities in your face, and you didn't take them, you need to start reevaluating that process. And don't be afraid to branch out on your own and go after your dreams. You feel what I'm saying? I think that, because that seems to be a big problem for a lot of us. It was a problem for me at a certain point in my life. A lot of times we get so paralyzed by fear that we don't want to go after our dreams, and you gotta be careful with that. You gotta really, really be careful with that, because if you're not gonna go after your dreams, then I mean, what's the point of living? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're not gonna go after your dreams, then, no, I personally think we're all here to serve each other, serve humanity. I'm here because I care about you, and because I know a lot of you are me, sitting in that audience, looking at you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're me, and I'm you, and I know we're one, and we all filled with the same spirit, so I might as well be here and talk to you and try to pass on these jewels. I don't know if I'm articulating it correctly, but I hope I'm communicating to you in a way that's going to be inspiring and allow you to know, or at least help you to see that anything you want to do is attainable. Like, I went from literally, honestly, standing on the corner with the beard, what they say that, standing on the corner with something in my hand, to standing at a podium with Bill Gates. Like, how'd I do that? My thing is this, you know, a lot of people, a lot of times, a lot of guys, when I see them out here in the world and I see them, I say, yo, what's up, man? They say, L. I say, how you doing? They say, I'm maintaining. Maintaining? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Don't maintain. Get better. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you always hear is, yo, there ain't nothing out here for us. Create something. Create something. You know, no matter what it is. I mean, every single person in this room has an idea that's worth $1 million in their head. But did you go after it? How many times have you had an idea and 2 years later, you see the idea on TV or hear somebody else using the idea and getting rich on it? I thought of that! That's my idea! You know, but it wasn't a problem to run down there to the store and get them lotto tickets, though. That was gravy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make it. Nah. I promise you, it's a smarter route to go after the idea and pursue the dream. You're all millionaires. We're all wealthy people. You just gotta uncover it in your life. It's all there for you. You know, and I think that we should try to, like, you know, all you see the rap videos and all you see the music videos. Well, ladies, let me tell you something, right? Like I know you enjoy the videos, and I know, fellas, we enjoy the videos, and I mean, you know, I'm not just rushing to the TV to turn it off. I'm not gonna lie to you. But there's something inside of you, ladies, that'll carry you a lot further than a lot of the images that you're seeing on the television. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm guilty with the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? But I think that for the young ladies here, just know, you know, it's amazing. Every time I meet a pretty girl, they tell me they want to do a video. But none of them ever told me they wanted to produce a video. You know? Every time I meet a pretty girl, you know, I want to do a video. Can I be in a video? For what? Wow. It's on your TV. So, yeah. Ladies, I want you to produce videos. I want you to produce movies, produce television. You know what I'm saying? You can be a beautiful career woman and have the world in your hands. I think a young lady in here should be the first woman to build her own Fortune 500 company. I think that's what should happen. I think that would be a better direction. I think the fellas in here are capable. You know, you want to be a rapper? Okay, I'll tell you a secret. I love the fact that I'm a rap artist and an actor, but you know what? I kind of, you know, like there's a saying, actors have 8x10s on their walls, producers have Picassos. So, you know, if one guy's getting $20 million a flick, what do you think the studio's making? You know, if Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe are getting these $100 million contracts, what's the owner of the Lakers making? If I can afford to pay you $150 million, I'm paying you $150 million. What am I making? So I say that to say this. Business in this country, beneath God, reigns supreme. Do business. Handle your business. I promise you, you will not go wrong. You know what I mean? You can be like my man Puff. You know, he went and did all the business and then said, I want to be an artist. Now that's a good look. It's like the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Go do business, get everything set up, then be an artist. That's hot. Do it that way. Do business. You're in the right place. You're getting the right education. Make sure you pursue your dreams wholeheartedly. Make sure you reach deep down inside yourself and find what it is you really love and what really motivates you, and go after it with a vengeance. And you will not fail. I promise you. I love you. Thank you very much. And for the record, I am so proud to see all of these beautiful faces and these smart people in this room today. You inspire me. The furthest I went in college was, you know, a course of personal finance out at a community college in LA. You know, and you know what? When you walk across that stage on graduation day, do it for me. All right? Peace. I love you. Come on, give another big hand for all right. The ladies and the men's team, all right. Look at the real deal. Who's dressed up today, y'all? Come on.
Good afternoon. In the name of all the sports at Wilberforce University, we say welcome. welcome to our guests in our proud family. And we are more than honored today to present him with the Bulldog jerseys and maybe sign him for the next team, the men's team, if he agrees.
All right. So now what is this? This the latest jersey? This is the home jersey. All right. The here home jersey, that's yours. This is the men's jersey right here, the wear jersey. All right. He says he's gonna wear it in the video. Wilberforce in the video. All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for having me. I really, really, really appreciate you tolerating me and, you know what I'm saying, hearing me out. And I hope you were helped out. I hope you were encouraged. I hope you were inspired. And just much love to each and every one of you. I love you, baby. Peace.
All right, let's give him another big hand. Wait. We're gonna. All right, give us a few minutes. I promise you, LL has promised. He has promised that he's gonna stay a little while, so we're gonna take care of him.
I'm the directorship of Miss Unity. I would that you would look at someone next to you and say, neighbor, the worst is over and the best is yet to come. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge Miss Wilberforce University. Please stand. And the executive board of the Student Government Association, please stand. Amen. Thank you. The writer writes, what it shows you and your family. And I said to my friends, I said, that's a man who's a husband to his wife and a father to his children. And if you would stand at this time and join me at the dais of the podium, we, the Student Government Association, the President's Council, and the students of Wilberforce University want to thank you for taking out your time, talent, and treasure to share with us the goals that we need in order for us to press toward our goal of success. We thank God for having you in our lives and blessing us this time. And as we are, you once were, and as you are, we've got to be. We thank you. We present to you the John F. Mourning Memorial Lecture Series plaque. And we know since you like to wear hats, our advisor ran all the way to the bookstore so we can get you this wonderful hat. And once again, we do thank you.
Come on, let's give another big hand for our president. All of the alumni in the house, would you please stand? All alumni in the house, would you please stand? We're happy to see all of you here this afternoon, sharing in this program. All faculty, staff, administrators, would you please stand? We're happy to have you here this afternoon. Glad to see all of you. We're going to ask, as we dismiss, we're going to go immediately next door. We'll do a press advisory. Those people who want to see LL for a little while after that, we'll be doing that. Let us go out and do that, and then we will find a place where you will be able to meet him and talk to him for a while. All right? At this time, we'd like to present the 2002 John F. Mourning Award recipient. And if Miss Samantha M. Massing forward at this time. I'm going to call the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Affairs, as well as the Dean of the Division of Business and Economics.
Outstanding Business Student Award is going to Samantha Massacre in recognition of your excellent achievement. This 24th annual John F. Gordon Memorial Lecture Series with Wilberforce University, September 17, 2002. Reverend Dr. Lloyd H. President.
All right, come on, give us a big hand. We have to learn how to celebrate each other. You know, one of the great problems we have is we don't do a good job of celebrating each other. Ashley Watson, Bethany Williams, Jocelyn Williams, and Omar Williams. These are the outstanding business students for spring 2002. Let's stand on our feet and give a ovation to all of them.
Can we
Thank you so much.